Howdy, hi everybody, and James O'Bray. But I do want to thank Clive for the testing. The testing has really been good. I think it's been good for the game. It's been a lot of fun. But this isn't testing. This is Wilson's real, actual world. Okay, I've got good news and bad news. Good news is, well, let's do the bad news first, and the good news will make some sense. I want to know what's in this son of a gun before I put stuff in it. Okay, bad news. I'm going to clean all this crap up. I'm going to fix those walls. I'm going to sort these chests out. I think I will go up and root out that hunting camp. It occurs to me I've been kind of mousing around up there about a certain idea I have. And I've been thinking Opioids had awesome luck with beefalo harvesting her igloo. And that's a stinky you-know-what to do, but it can be done, getting beefalo up there. And I don't mean by using the tele potato. But the problem is beefalo and heat fight everything, and my rabbits kicked the crap out of them down here where Wilson lives, if you didn't catch that. It wasn't an episode because I didn't see it. I just went up there and found beefalo remains. It was a short breeding season for them. But anyway, well, the long and the short of that is for beefalo to go there, this stuff has to go away. So, but sometimes you have to do that. So, and also, damn it. Bill Bob Joy 1 mentioned that I could make lightning rods all the way down this path. I got trapped up here by the rain. Now, I've been in worlds where I burned off forests to kill spiders way back when I wasn't as highly skilled as I have now. And it just looks like crap. It just really does. And I don't want all these huge forests up here to look like crap. So anyway, I'm thinking about those lightning rods. So hopefully I'll keep thinking about them long enough to get them done. Quincy 29125 asked for, would you mind changing the layout of your real world and test world? They look exactly the same. And I think it means I think he's talking about the thumbnails. So anyway, I did do a quick fix on the thumbnails. That's just completely jury-rigged. It's not anything long-term. Oh, and here's the forest. See, I hate to poop on my world, and boy, that'd be a ton of charcoal to get rid of or to chop down, and that's just, I do not want to fire up there. And that many lighting rods seems silly, but you know what? If it means the difference between getting home or not. And I was thinking about finally consolidating this hunting camp. Oh, the reason all that is bad news is that that's going to be some boring-ass footage, me fixing the camp and all the rest of that stuff. However, it needs to be done. So I'm going to kind of burn through it, and if anything cool happens, I'll let you know. But like I said, I think it's going to be a lot of boring-ass footage. I probably won't bother with hound attacks and all that stuff unless something really cool happens. We've done hound attacks and all that. The good news out of that would be that when I do get back to projects, it will be better. Oh, all my carrot seeds died. Do I care? Yeah, I do, because I'm probably going to be doing bunny houses. Son of a beast. Now, I should probably let these punkies die. The punky seeds. Oh, you son of a stinky thing.
Because pumpkins are for pumpkin cookies. They don't keep as long. Well, we can go ahead with that dance. They don't keep as long as whatchamacallits do, taffy. And that's a really, once they get spoiled, they don't help your sanity, and that's the only reason to have the damn thing. So. Oh, the other thing was I got another comment saying, why don't you use the Bat Bat? The Bat Bat is more powerful than the Tentacle Spike. And it was in a Wicker Bottom video, but you get the point. And the answer to that is quite simple. The Bat Bat makes you insane. Just reading stuff in Wiki doesn't make it a good idea. It's like when they put stuff in there that says, this is the best recipe for that. There is no best recipe. Best recipe is, depends on what you're doing at the time and what you want to achieve. All that's in there just, you know, Wiki has fluff just like games do. Oh shit, I'm trying to plant a carrot. Wilson, you a-hole. I just worry about you all the time. And no, I am not a blonde. This was like Cruddy Brown before it decided to go away. Well, turn white and go away. But I'd like to pick up some of this garbage out here too, and just the whole thing. Well, you've wasted fertilizer. How will we ever live if you keep wasting fertilizer, Wilson? So anyway, there's probably going to be a big old time gap while I'm doing that stuff. And I still plan to get back to Wicker Bottom. I was kind of going to do it today, I hope. I need to get some dragon fruit planted. Do I have... Boy, that's what happens when you go and do whatever the hell I've been going and doing. Mostly being confused. Wonder where the batty bats ended up this tonight. I didn't say I wondered where the lightning ended up tonight. Boy, I'm down to the bone on those. That sucks. Bad, Wilson. You have failed us as a man and as a scientist. Now I have to rebuild these damn things. Where's me lantern? I love these for doing garden chores. It's probably wasteful as hell, but I really love them. It just seems so appropriate to the whole gardening thing. Poop, 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 poop. Poopy seeds. I guess I just never was meant to be a farmer. My grandfather was a farmer. You gotta have big old cojones to be a farmer is all I got. Well, the old-time farmers. Well, even a small farmer today. Now, what the hell else? So anyway, I'll probably bail on you and start working on all that kind of stuff. The whole spider thing is still on. You know what I'm thinking about, pounding those dragon fruit, since that was my screw-up. I mean, who else's screw-up would it be, but you get my point. Oh, hell, I have no idea where I planted them. Wilson! You're an embarrassment. You better not be a carrot. They need those, when they used to do gardens in cartoons, they would stick the little seed packets where they planted the seeds so they'd know what they planted. Well, that would be nothing. What are you? Something I don't want. No? Good. I kind of screwed up on these anyway because, well, I guess they still are invisible. I really hope the update fixes that. It's annoying as hell. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to let you go and I'll,
Just thought I'd check in with you. What the hell? Oh. Wait. Shift, left click. Okay, there we go. I've got a lot more, now we might keep that horn in case we decide to, well, you know what might be a good idea is, to have more eyeballs. Oops, what did I do? Something stupid probably. Oh, okay. Okay. Anyway, I was just moving some stuff that I should have done a long time ago. I thought I'd show you how many goodies we have at this point. I'd swear there's more eyeballs or something around here somewhere. Ah, there's another tusk. I've had more tusks. See, that was one reason I was excited about that tam, is I've had more tusks by far than I have had tams, which is probably entirely a philosophical thing. I'm still fighting the battle of the, oops, I didn't save anything for seed. I hate it when I do stupid stuff. However, all these are now dragon fruit. This is why I don't like spoilage for this. It takes like 5,000.
okay, where's my hammer of hammering? Boy, it's been a while since I fixed this stuff. Oops. Well, that one's gotta go anyway. And probably that one. I guess we might as well know the extent of the damage before we start. Okay. Well, I'm going to cut this because I'm going to run around like a fool instead of doing this in an organized fashion. Think you guys are Flint, aren't you? Oh, hound's teeth. That just blows. I don't know. I don't have a good hound's. Oh, there's one suspended. Oh, it's 19, I think. We have a... darn it. I almost wish it stayed suspended up there. I mean, being hound's teeth, especially being 19 of them. There's an idea for getting rid of your hound's teeth. Just suspend them in midair. Yeah, when did we start trying to get rid of hound's teeth? Bunnies! Better be headed the right way. I see carrots and bunnies. Come on, kill a firehound. Make us some light. Thank you! There's one bunny that's assigned to video lighting, and he has to kill that first firehound so we can tell what's going on. Thank you so much, bunnies. And I know I said I wasn't going to do hounds, but what the hell. Only took a sec.
Okay, John Quetzy. It's Gin and Coetzee, I think. Oops, sorry, I should have got out of this. Suggested a butler. Now, I don't think he understands what butlers actually do.
They probably got a butler in the family that goes back 2,000 years, and I'm making an ass of myself. But anyway, you after X amount of days in the game, you get a butler that does some of your boring tasks, like your gardening and your grass and stick gathering, and over time, as you get more days under your belt, he does more jobs. Now, that ain't ever going to happen. But I'll tell you what, when I'm doing those 20-some farm plots, or this silliness down here, I could very much sympathize with the idea. Something made from a junk pile and a bunch of gears. You would have to defeat 32 ruined caves, 52 ancient guardians, and finally you would have enough gears to make your Italian butler. And then he would flick his teeth, grab his crotch, and tell you to pick it yourself. I actually had a general manager of a restaurant that was, he was a graduate of the Culinary Institute of America, which is one of the top culinary schools in the world. But anyway, he was aggravating me about, he was mad because I wanted a raise. And he actually did that. He didn't flick his teeth, but he grabbed his crotch, and he said, well, you're going to get this raise, but you'll never see another one from me. I asked him if he was having some weird West Side Story flashback or whatever. Here he is in a three-piece suit, grabbing his crotch to prove his manhood. We had the most jacked up menu system in that hotel and I was not the executive chef. I would not have been the executive chef in that place. I was briefly for about 6 weeks once, but it wasn't for him, and it wouldn't have been for him. But we had the most jacked up menu system. We had a bar menu, a room service menu, a dinner menu, a lunch menu, a breakfast menu. Now, lunch and breakfast and dinner kind of makes sense, but an early bird menu. And sometimes you only have one cook on duty because hotels, when they're slow, you cut staffing to the bone. And I fought with him about those damn menus forever as a sous chef. And finally, one night, he'd had a couple of drinks, and he was willing to talk to me like a human being instead of like a pig's anus. And I asked him, so what the hell is the story on these 7 different menus that have like 150 different ingredients? I was drunk when I wrote It's like, yeah, Daddy, don't. Next time you get drunk, go out and see a lady or something, but don't write the damn menus when you're drunk. Come on, give me a break here. He knew how to run a hotel, though. Now crud muffins and pickles. We're about there on all this. I'm gonna go hide from the camera again for a while. I was hoping something interesting would happen on the read run. You never know. And I had that little butler story that wouldn't have ever come up otherwise. Are you white poop? I can pick up white poop. Okay. Shoot, what am I doing for light? I don't even know now. I think I've used all my crap light sources. Don't you hate it when that happens? Oh, and I'm carrying way too much stuff. Ah, well. Damn you. Well, I'll trade you this for that, and that still leaves me with my problem.
Okay, I wound up with, unfortunately, 3 sets of hound's teeth hanging in the air. We'll consider it some form of icon. What the hell? So, I thought you might want to be here for this. Oh, I never finished this because I was too lazy to move those. I'm kind of thinking about making that gate a different shape. Maybe making it... Now, did I put my hammer up? No, of course not.
I don't know if I can... Yeah, I can reach that. Did I use all of it? No, not quite. Okay, I need a wood gate there. I don't remember what the hell's in wood gates, or wood, what you call it? It's rope. Okay, oddly enough, I know where there's some rope I shouldn't have where it is. Does that make any sense? Rope. After all this, and I'm sort of kind of blowing off the plants because I like them all to be ready at the same time. It makes life so much simpler. I was going to say, aren't I carrying a couple of bat wings around? If I had one more, I could make another bat.
Okay, 5th Batalisk Wing. So we can go ahead and go over there and do that. Now, I don't need any batty bats, but just to show the process. I believe it's 2 living wood. Control left click drops one of an item or splits piles. Trying to think. I'm trying to do it all without screwing up this time, without having to look anything up. Oh, I had purple gems. Never mind. Well, I've got 3 of them for a reason, so you might as well see the whole process. Okay, refining. Purple gem. Magic. Batty bat. 5 Batalisk Wings. Now, last time I was up by the Hoppy Hops, the bunny men, they considered those meat, and they will pound your ass for having them, so... Batty bat. Now, batty bats return some of your what you attack's health to you, but they also jack up your sanity big and bad. So there you go. That's a Merm stare down. That's the end of his range. If you hit that exact point, he will stand there forever. Not forever. I think they wander off and do something else. I don't know. They may stand there forever.
But I am just outside his range. So you can, if you get really, really bored, you can do Merm stare downs. But you'll get to look at all their features, and you'll feel little slits growing in your neck and start to get like little webby things between your toes and your fingers and big old googly eyes. So you probably don't want to do a Merm stare down. Well, so get your ass out of the swamp. He has been hypnotized by the powers of Dagon. Or Dayglow, maybe. The mighty god Dayglow. Good old HPL and the god's names that may sound like a cat hacking up a hairball. How many did I get that time? I wasn't being very good. Well, only 2 less. Like I said, it's possible to get 40, but I have to pay attention. Oh, hell. Another lure plant? I don't think so. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Gluggies. I'm not in the mood, Gluggies. I'm in a very casual, quiet kind of mood, dogs. I don't want them in my camp tearing up my walls. There it is, my lighting engineer, right on schedule.
Well, I got rid of some of the garbage up here. Thank you, bunnies. There's 2 gems. Well, we could leave the seeds. I'd throw them in the fire if I could. What the hell? Oh. Needs and the devil there. Three gems. Now those might not have all been from that fight. I don't know.